we should be live. Alright. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the JesterCast. Hello, hello, hello. How are we doing? How are we doing on this mighty fine Monday?
Pretty good. Just had some dinner.
Yeah, pretty good myself. I'm still waiting on my dinner.
Rice cooker, what's taking you so long?
No, the rice cooking's done. I just have to give it like 5-10 minutes. Otherwise, if I open it up immediately, it's just a big steaming mess and everything gets all dry immediately and crusty.
Ugh.
Ew. I've had that happen to me before, and that sucks.
Yeah, gotta give it at least 5 to 10 minutes before you open it up.
Alright.
Yeah, the same thing happens to me with mint rice.
No, that's the worst.
Mm.
But for today's JesterCast, this is Anime March. All throughout the month of March, we're gonna be doing all the discussions and the tier listings and the script readings and all that good stuff. All about our favorite content from the... Which direction is Japan again? East, west, south?
No, I was about to say the land of the rising sun.
Yeah, the land of the rising sun, Japan.
The place I want to visit.
The place I miss.
The place I
I
yearn
know. What?
the place I yearn to visit one of these days.
What's the first thing you do when you get to Japan?
Food.
Oh, definitely.
Manga.
Ooh, I want to go down Harajuku Street.
Nice.
I want to check out all those beautiful original outfits.
Alright. But yeah, to start off this this little show, we are gonna be doing a little thing called we're used to doing on this show, a tier list. And to those who've been watching the show for a long time, you're probably groaning. But to those who are new to this show, you're probably cheering. And those who have no idea what tier list, you're probably just confused. Yay! Let's fucking go! Thank you, thank you, thank you. And it is a tier list
Hello, Sammy. Meet my brain.
And it is a tier list on common anime tropes. Yes, we all know those tropes you see in all the animes. Your tsunderes, your generic anime protagonists, your "I have the power of hope on my side" speeches. We all know them, we all love them. And now we're gonna be ranking them. Ignore this. Come on. There we are. So. Alright. Now we're just gonna... Okay, let me just get the screen capture going. It's a whole process, people. It's a whole process. Give me a second. Whole process.
Patience is a virtue.
Exactly.
I'm actually watching a little bit of Cuphead right now on my TV.
Nice.
That's the thing. I really appreciate the attention of detail they did for Cuphead. I mean, it really feels like those old classic MGM cartoons from back in the day.
Yeah. Alright, I'm just gonna put the screen. Just come on.
Your time.
I know I'm taking my time.
If I was going to visit Japan, I think the first kind of food I would love to eat is takoyaki,
Okay, there we go.
like Japanese street food.
Alright, so
Fuck
the
yeah,
tier.
takoyaki.
Alright, so the tiers, just so we all know, are so we have at the top we have God tier, under that we have top tier, then we have high tier, mid tier, low tier, shit tier, and no opinion. And I'm gonna be screenshotting that so everyone can like come back to this. So if you
Okay.
forgot the tiers,
Are you gonna put in the
yes, I'm gonna put
in
in
the
the
chat?
chat. Because I am hungry like that.
All right, got it.
And also, for those completely unaware, I also have a Kickstarter out for my animated series Shuffling the Deck, and I will be accepting any and all questions you may have about it. So if you have questions, feel free to ask. I will be happy to answer. Thank you.
Seriously, folks, support him. We need more independent writers out there. We need more new content. You can't get more original than this. No offense to any other writer. I'm just stating a fact.
Indie animation is the future.
Yes, it is.
It is. YouTube animation is the future mostly. Chak, did you see in the VC chat?
Yep, I see the tears.
Okay.
Alright, oh, I should probably do this. Wait, hang on. Ignore that. There we go. Perfect. 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 Alright.
Perfecto.
And for the record, I do not know every single one of these, so, if you have more, if either of you know them, they'll feel free to, like, chime in on what it's about.
Okay.
All right, we'll see if we know
Alright.
If not, we can always go to Google.
Very true. Very, very true. Very true. Alright, now the first one we got here is 4-coma adaptation.
4-coma adaptation?
That is literally how it's
coma. How's coma spelled?
like that.
Four coma.
Why do
I think
why do I
might know.
Why do I feel like that's 4 kids? Why do I feel like that's what it means? I think it's just because of that 4.
Quite likely.
But,
Hold on. I'm gonna look it up because I have no idea.
well, Jack said he might know. Do you know, Jack?
Cause coma typically refers to comedy, and they're usually in they're very short. Think of it this way: you know how there those comic strips in the newspapers? They're often like 3, 4
Oh,
panels, and they're very short.
oh
I
wait.
think that's basically what it's getting at. I
Okay.
mean, various
Oh,
manga have
yeah,
done
yeah,
this
yeah.
and have done it usually as a little attachment at the end of a chapter or something. Just something comedic for the fans. Even
Wait a
though it may
minute.
not be canon.
That's right. There was like Azumanga Daioh that did that, and Lucky Star.
Yep, they did that, and oh yeah, even Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Those little
Yeah, the
comedic
ending.
shorts that were like bloopers. sort of.
Like at the end.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Now I know what you're talking about. Mm. My opinion, those are high tier. Well, they're funny. You don't really have to follow along. There's no drama, and you get a good chuckle out of it.
Okay, Jack, what's your take?
I would consider it high tier as well because with such a short format, they got to make sure the jokes land. Um,
Mm-hmm.
like I said, at least get a chuckle out of them. So it's like one of those things where it's not expected, but when they put it in anyway, it's just nice. So I mean, you could take it out, and I wouldn't think too much of it. But if you put it in, I'll always appreciate it because I know you guys put the right amount of effort into it. So yeah, high tier at
Yeah.
least.
All right, awesome.
Huh.
Okay, this one I know. A cup angst.
Okay, so is this basically those hentai animes where the girl is like constantly upset that she's got an A cup while everyone's got triple D's or triple F's?
Pretty much.
I don't know. I don't think I have an opinion on it because I don't watch those too much anymore.
Any moment here. I mean, because I mean, okay, if when it's done, I mean, okay, it's usually done for comedic effect. When it's pulled off well, I think the jokes can land well and you can get a good laugh out of it. But on the whole, I feel like if they don't handle it well enough, it just comes off more as just I don't know, annoying, really. But I can think of at least a few instances um, where it works just as a where it does work and gets me to laugh. Um, but not all the time though. So
Every time, I can't believe you said pulled off because I was thinking, what? Did you just pull off her bra?
oh come on.
I can't. I couldn't help myself. I had to make that freaking joke.
Uh,
Did you have to or did you want to?
Does it matter? I beat you to. I beat you to it. but um, but I have to agree with Chak. I mean, if the joke lands, and it lands right, then it's good. But after a while, if it's like not done very well, it's just, ugh. It's like
Okay.
doing the same fart joke over and over again.
Okay,
mm,
so mid tier, I guess.
I'd say that's appropriate.
that sounds about right. Sure.
Yeah. Okay. This is one that honestly kind of really irritates me in anime. The accidental pervert.
Mm,
Oh my god.
As much
that
as I
one
love the
annoys me
series,
too.
as much as I love the series, this is one of the few things that I kind of got irritated with Your Lie in April.
Oh.
Like I love the
Honestly,
show, but I also got kind of irritated with like the dude was taking a picture. And Jared suddenly, oh no, he got a panty shot, and suddenly girl's like, oh pervert.
right. That gets it gets so annoying after like, okay, maybe if it's done once, it's like, oh, that's kind of funny, ha ha ha. Big misunderstanding, but when it's the whole plot of the damn show, then it just, ugh,
Oh,
low
it
tier
gets
for me.
real quick.
Exactly. That's why I'm thinking. I would put it in shit tier, but I want to put it in low tier because there are moments that it can be funny. It just, eh, only if it's done right.
Yeah,
That sounds fair.
yeah,
I can go with low tier.
yeah. Okay, this is another one that's kind of flying over my head because I don't know a whole lot of Japanese. Ahoge, Ahoge.
A whole.
Um, let
Hmm.
me check real quick. Let me make sure it's not anything too bad.
How'd you spell it again?
Ahoge.
Um,
Oh, okay, okay. Thank God.
it
um,
it says something about hair.
yeah. I'm just reading directly from a wiki here. Literally
Yeah, that's
foolish hair. It's a visual cue common to Japanese anime manga, consisting of a single, cute, often long lock of hair sticking out from the top of the head, off,
oh,
often
the
used to
little
identify foolish, bumbling, carefree characters.
oh my
Okay.
gosh, so basically the little antenna hair.
Yep. Often act like somebody's antenna.
Okay. Sometimes I find that kind of cute, like a little style aesthetic.
Hmm. Yeah, it's not something I think about too often, but I can recognize that it's definitely a repeating theme, or well, no, trope, obviously. So, and it's really only
It's
something
fun.
you can get away with in anime and manga. I feel like,
Oh yeah.
but
I mean, it's not bad.
it's not bad. But I don't hold any particular strong opinions about it. I mean, it's just there, but I can appreciate it.
I say mid tier then.
Yeah, I can go with that.
Yeah. All right. Anime hair. In my opinion, this is like top tier, god tier. Who doesn't love anime hair?
Especially when it's like crazy, like like JoJo Bizarre style hair, where it's just like overly over the top crazy sometimes.
Cloud Strife, I'm looking at you.
I was thinking more like JoJo Bizarre and like Yu-Gi-Oh. Remember like all
Oh
the spiky
yeah.
hair?
The spiky hair craze in the 90s and 2000.
Oh my god.
I'm more thinking of, weirdly enough, Momo Yayorozu.
Hmm.
I don't know that one. But I was thinking I was thinking more like the stylish hair, like they try to stick more like traditional Japanese style, like the Maiko style hair and everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's god tier to me. Especially when they got like some of those anime styles hair that are like nature themed with the flowers in the hair and everything and the braids.
Hmm.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Oh, now what?
Oh.
This is no joke what it is. Ahem. Baka!
So basically stupid.
No, it's literally quote,
Stupid
Baka,
or calling
exclamation
someone
point, end
stupid?
quote.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna take that as the calling someone stupid.
Yeah. When the tsundere's like,
Or
it's like I like
or
your anything, Baka!
dummy.
Nani?
Oh, so basically like the catchphrase.
Yeah.
Hmm. I mean, it's not bad, but kind of overused.
Hmm. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, okay, yeah, no, I can see when it's overused, but I don't know. I feel like there are at least a couple of times where, it's done for, certain, what's the word? Not
Aesthetic.
dramatic, but endearing effect. Especially when it's about the developing relationship between two characters. Um,
So maybe high tier, mid tier.
yeah, sure. I don't know, flip flop between either of those because I can already, no, I can definitely agree that there are times where it's just, annoying in of itself as a trope. But there are times though where it's used to good, um, endearing effect. I feel like.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah, I feel it's more high tier because not only can it be endearing times, but it's also kind of a funny meme.
it is.
It is,
All
yeah.
right, you know what? Yeah, I'll give it a high tier.
All right.
All right.
Ah, the beach episode.
Oh boy. Hey.
Of course, the beat. In some animes, it can be good. In
Yeah.
others, it's just fan service.
Right. I mean, it's basically fan service to start. Um, but then it just varies on how well it's developed. I mean, usually when there's a beach episode, it's not canon to events. I mean, of course, that is if the series is based off of a manga and not an original. But
Right.
um, hmm, I don't know. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, I'll admit I like a good beach episode every now and then, like the next person. But there are some times where I feel like, great, they have to pull a beach episode. All right, fine.
Although I do like it when the beach episode kind of coincides with a festival.
Mm, those are nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And,
If
to,
it's the like
and
a sorry.
I was just gonna say, and sometimes the beach episode can actually be pretty enjoyable despite the fan service. One of my favorites being the one from that time I got reincarnated as a slime.
Oh yeah.
Oh, true.
There's this anime I really like called the Bakuna Babysitters Club, and it's just basically this teenage boy looking after a bunch of tiny toddlers, and they all go to the beach with their mothers and fathers. I thought that was pretty darn cute for
Huh.
a beach episode. So
Okay.
sometimes they can actually be very cute and kind of just wholesome.
Hmm.
Yeah. So I don't know. I'm cool with it being like maybe high tier, mid tier around the area.
No, I give it a mid. I say mid tier because it's good to have it right in the middle.
I can agree with that.
All right. Okay. big breast,
Uh-oh.
big breast pride.
Oh my god. Every time I hear that, all I can think of is, I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts.
Nice.
You know what? I'm not sorry about that. Court and I were kind of singing that earlier.
Oh god.
I mean, I don't know what to say about it other than it's just weird as hell. And some of those boobs defy logic.
Yeah, but then again, it's anime. A lot of things defy logic.
Sure.
I know.
You think
I do.
you think Cloud Strife's sword is actually realistic?
No, but I'm talking about why that big? That would crush your back.
Okay, I'm gonna reverse ask that. Why is Jessica Rabbit's boobs that big? Huh? Huh?
Why is her? Are you? I mean, there's actually hers can actually be called semi-normal compared to some of the anime boobs I've seen.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just a guy, but I kind of want to put this
But
in. Maybe I'm just a guy, but I kind of want to put this in top tier.
you know what? I'm not going to even argue with that. I mean, it's actually kind of fun sometimes with some of these. I will say the busty pride thing is kind of funny, especially when you always get that one character who just tears.
Yeah, I'd go with that. Top tier.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I'll give it a top tier.
Yeah. Okay, Big
Oh
Brother.
my gosh, hold on a second. I can't believe I didn't say this before when it was the A cup thing. I was going to say, oh gosh, we're going to the itty bitty titty committee. I'm sorry, I had to say. Okay, so what was that again?
Big Brother Complex.
Oh boy.
Eh. Again, it really all depends on the story and the anime in general. Because if it's done right and it's done more in the style of the found family, then it can be very endearing and sweet. But sometimes you really the whole. It can be pretty damn weird.
Yeah, no, there are definitely times where it teeters on the weird side of things.
Yeah.
Why'd you say like Fred? I was naughty.
I don't know. It just felt appropriate.
Every time I hear that, I can just. That's actually one of my favorite episodes of Courage the Cowardly Dog because of his poem. Anyway.
Alright.
But I'm gonna have to put this at a low tier because most of the time when they do the quote unquote Big Brother complex, it's always done in like that weird, like obsessy kind of way and not in a healthy kind of like endearing way, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, most of the time. And I hate saying this, but but it's also a lot of times typically done in a uh,
Pervy.
fetishized sort of way too.
That's what I was kind of that was actually kind of like what I was leaning towards, but
Mm.
you said it for me.
Yeah. Anyways, moving on.
But yeah.
Now for something we know is fetishized, the bunny girl.
Oh, right.
Oh, yeah, the bunny girl, otherwise known as the Playboy style or casino bunny girl. I think the costume's overdone. The only time it's ever used was either with Hugh Hefner or anime. I wonder if that's where it came from, was like from Playboy.
No wonder. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, I think it was from Playboy because Playboy got started back in like the early 50s, 60s.
Yeah, maybe even earlier. I want to say.
So yeah, I think it came from that prospect. Because you can definitely tell. I mean, look at the costume.
Yeah.
But everyone kind of refers to them as the quote unquote casino bunny. For, but it's a trope for a reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know. Personally, those outfits just don't really do anything for me.
Yeah.
The only time it works for me is it has like the top, like the tailcoat, like you know what I'm talking about when you see like Black Butler and it's that long, beautiful like Butler tailcoat.
Okay, I'll admit when it's stylized like that, that looks pretty cool.
Right. What is that Batman? Batman Harry. She was a magician. What was her name?
Zatanna.
Zatanna.
Thank you. Like her outfit. That's what I'm talking about. If it's done like that, then it's really a great aesthetic. But if it's just that one piece with the nylons and the ears, and then it's just boring and just like, really?
Yeah.
I don't want to. I don't want. If it's done in a good like stylized way, then I'll give it a. I'm just gonna put it at a low tier.
I'm gonna say mid tier because there are times where it's done all right.
Well, that's why I was giving it a low tier, but most of the time it's just done for like fan service appeal, and not so much of the.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. What's your take, Jack?
Yeah, it's probably mid tier for me, just because it's just there. It's just there to signal, okay, potentially pervy fan service moment. Okay, well, cool for you guys, but it just doesn't do anything for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, can I just say this? Can I just say I was completely thrown off? Was I the only one completely thrown off when they started watching Rascal Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai?
Oh, oh yeah, wasn't that the one with the girl in the bunny suit?
Yeah, the very beginning, episode 1.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was actually thinking about that one, but I was actually thinking like,
I was
the
not.
melancholy of.
I was not expecting that to end up being a show about quantum mechanics.
I didn't think so either. I was actually thinking of the melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya.
Oh yeah.
Anyways, this one is literally called "Buy the Source Material Shows."
By the source material? Oh, this is like when you go straight by the manga.
No, it's spelled by B-U-Y.
Oh,
You
like bye bye.
buy the
Like buy,
wait,
like
say the whole thing
purchase.
again.
Hmm.
Buy
Buy
the
the
manga.
source
Oh, okay.
material
Buy the
shows.
manga show. Buy the source material shows. Okay. Um, buy the source material shows. What does that imply exactly? Like, you can't wait to know what happens next, so just go and buy the manga and read it, or
Let me see here.
That sounds like me.
Google, you're up. Give me an answer. Uh. Oh. They're talking about the animes, but the whole point is for them to buy the mangas, buy the light novels, buy those things.
Mm. That makes sense. Yeah.
I don't know. It's not something I really think about.
It's either one or the other for me. You know?
Yeah.
Hmm. Well, personally, I'll just say this: I hold no opinion whatsoever.
Same.
Same here.
Yeah.
Hmm.
The the other animal girl that's always in anime, the cat girl.
I.
Every time I hear that,
Yeah.
I remember this meme. I remember this meme from when I was like back in junior high, and it says every guy kills a cat girl every time you say you don't believe. Just a bunch of cat girls going.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it can. I think it's kind of like with the bunny girl. It can be a little overdone. I
Yeah.
mean, they're.
Yeah. Although I feel like cat girls are a little bit higher because unlike bunny girls with just an outfit, the cat girls that's a literal species.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Branch off into that. Hmm.
I mean, there's nothing really wrong with them. If you do it right, then it's awesome. But it's like there's just it's just cat ears and a tail. That's it.
Not always. I know there are some anime cat girls that also have whiskers.
Yeah, but is that it? I mean, is there anything else?
Well, there's also characters like
I mean,
I don't know. I like them fine enough.
yeah. I mean, they're not. I think it's just overdone for me because it's just like, mm, you know what I'm saying.
Hmm.
I would say mid tier for me because it's not bad. It's just I'm kind of bored with it.
Hmm. I'm more on the high tier side. I think they're cute enough. I like them.
That's understandable.
I'm flip-flopping between mid and high just because, on one hand, it's kind of been overdone, and yet I do recognize that I think because most are aware that it is an overdone trope, that they try their best to diversify it in various ways, whether that's um, a human dressing up in the cat girl costume or an actual species of cat girl. I don't know. I can respect the ways that they're trying to diversify the trope.
Okay, that I can agree with.
So I'll put it in high tier. I mean, it's a cornerstone trope, and they're trying their best to do something different with it every time.
Yeah, I still give it a mid tier for me.
Yeah, that's fair. All right, this one confuses me. It's It's apparently some sort of abbreviation acronym, but I don't recognize it. It's CGDCT.
CDG. Wait, what? Say it again.
CGDCT.
CGD. Oh, cute girls doing cute things.
Oh!
Wow.
It's an abbreviation. I was just typing into Google and it says cute girls doing cute things.
Alright. Well, that's fucking god tier. I love when that happens.
Same.
Yeah,
Especially
why
if
not?
it's just like just common everyday thing, like, going to a supermarket and shopping or something like that. It can be cute.
Yeah. It could be cute. It could be wholesome
It can be goofy.
and goofy.
But
We're all the above.
yeah. But yeah.
Okay, childhood love interest.
Oh, the classic.
Like,
That's a classic, but it's like, I don't know.
I don't know.
well,
I mean, I kind of want to put it in top tier because when it's done, it's almost always really wholesome.
Yeah, I agree with that if it's done right.
and yeah, and sometimes it's just an aspect. Sometimes, depending on the story you're following, it doesn't have to end up with the one who is often paired with the childhood love interest. Maybe they're just there um, to mix it up, for the sake of the plot. But
Okay.
they don't go that route. So
Yeah. Not
yeah.
anymore, they don't.
Okay. Oh, I'm gonna butcher this. It's Japanese. Chunibyo?
Put
Chunibyo.
in Geneville? So like small something?
It's more like a phase. Um, like a. I'm just kind of loosely remembering here. It's like a phase one goes through in middle school where
Oh.
they're so into something that they're so convinced that they are such and such person, or they are so convinced that they have otherworldly powers. Um, it's usually such a trope, where, or rather, it's a phase played to comedic effect, especially if we're following a character that has just entered high school and would rather forget that they went through such a phase, or try to do all they can to make sure nobody finds out that they went through such a phase.
Oh, wait a minute. Now I know what you're talking about. I saw
Hmm.
this in like Monster Musume. The main character, the main male character, actually was flashing back to when he was in junior high and he was quote unquote a bad boy, like big tough guy.
Hmm.
He's like, I don't want to remember that. That was so embarrassing. That
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Yeah, sometimes it doesn't have to always be about a fantasy or power or anything. It could be about an image of yourself you tried to cultivate or project, but then you look back on it and think, oh God, that was so cringy. Why did I think I could pull that off?
I think we all go through that when we're like in high school or middle school.
Oh yeah, it's practically universal. This trope.
You know what? I can actually, this is more like relatable in so many ways. I would actually put this as a high tier because it's like, this is so freaking relatable.
Same here. Although for that reason, I would put it in top tier personally.
Yeah, I can agree to that.
Yeah, I agree, top tier.
Because you know what? I'm gonna put it out there. My Junibio phase was thinking I had spider sense, just like Spider-Man.
I think mine was, I was overly obsessed with Inuyasha so much that I would start running like him to the bus stop when I was in junior high.
Nice.
The arms back and everything.
Yeah.
The Naruto run.
Yeah, or that.
I, I called it the Inuyasha run, But I
Yeah,
think
but
Inuyasha came out before
Naruto
Naruto.
memified it.
Yes, they
Yeah,
did.
they did. But I still called it the Inuyasha run, but now they call it the Naruto run.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would do that when I was in junior high. God, it was cringy. My brother would call me out on it too.
Aw.
Anyway, the next one.
Next one is creepy loner girl.
The creepy lone.
Girl.
So basically every introverted girl that rejects the popular guy in high school.
Hmm.
I'm kidding. But I mean, usually when they have that character, it's like the oh, don't judge a book by its cover trope as well. Like they may think they're
Hmm.
creepy, but it's just like get to know them. They're actually a lot sweeter than they appear, which I think is really nice. A good way to like say give people a chance.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Uh,
Hmm.
I give it a high tier if it's done in that context.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah,
but
same. I
sometimes
can go with that too.
I was gonna say, but sometimes that's not always the context. Sometimes they play up for comedy where it's like oh she's creepy. Let's like not look at her. Her in those kind of times it kind of gets kind of insulting, to be honest.
That's what I was
Hmm.
trying to
Okay.
avoid.
Yeah. I didn't think about that. Oops.
I was thinking about that too, but I was trying to lean towards more like, the positives rather than the negative.
Yeah,
But
but
unfortunately,
we gotta be 100% unbiased and fair with these.
that's true. It's always done to that effect of being insulting. I try to stay positive, but
So it's really more of a mixed bag, depending on
how it's
how you write the
portrayed.
characters. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think it's more of a mid tier, to be honest.
That's a
Yeah,
good
I can see
argument for it.
that.
Yeah. All right.
Cute little Fang.
Oh,
Uh,
like
like
just
a
the
little
one thing
baby.
that shows, or
Yeah,
Oh, like
like
peeking
the
out
little
from the.
Fang that you see coming out of a character's mouth.
hmm.
Oh, I love that. Like the little tiny thing that pokes out like from either the top or the bottom lip. I
Yeah.
kind of find that endearingly cute.
Yeah, I can
Again,
too.
I still think that's more of an aesthetic, but you know what? I give that a, let's see here. I give that a top tier
Yeah.
because it can be really, really cute.
Yes. Cute Monster Girl? God tier!
Definitely God tier to me because sometimes you can get some really cute monster girls.
Oh yeah, definitely for sure.
Fuck yeah. Okay, D Cup Distress, but I was just close to reading it as D Cup Mistress.
And you thought my itty bitty titty committee comment was okay. Okay, so D cup distress. So basically, like freaking out that you have such big titties.
I think it's more like distress is like the titties start causing problems.
Oh, and that's new to you? Oh my, oh my gosh. That sounds like any time you got this should relate to the last one. Oh my gosh. I don't know where to put this one. Where would you put it, Jack?
mm, I don't know. I mean, I'm trying my best to think of good examples. Um, hmm.
I know one good example, and this was a I think it was a short from Monster Musume, and they were trying on bras, and apparently, Centauria, the centaur girl, has some huge hunga langa langa goals, other than the Okra's.
Big ol' tongue hung and
This is kind of
cougars.
cool.
And she's like, she gets one that's supposed to be for her size, and it snaps right off.
Yikes.
Like, is that the kind of double D distress we're talking about here?
Well, another example that comes to mind is this one scene from an episode of Assassination Classroom where I always forget the name of that blonde teacher. Fuck.
I know the one you're talking about, though.
I
Yeah.
keep calling her bitch sensei just because everybody else calls her that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's just call her bitch sensei.
Yeah, I remember this one scene where like bitch sensei was like hugging the main character, and I remember him saying, "Stop! I can't breathe through your tatas."
Every time I think of, well, here's the thing. Anytime I think of her, all I can think of is that time when she drew eyes on her boobs and just made it look like a face. Oh my god, I was like laughing so hard, like, what the fuck are you doing? And I'm like, is that your way of distracting somebody? Because it's working.
Yeah, as you can tell, I watched the dub of that show, if only because they had Sunny Straits voicing Kuro Sensei, and that dude can do no wrong, in my opinion.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh yeah, that was funny.
Well,
Uh,
I can. I don't know. I could see it being a case of either top tier or high tier, personally.
Same. I think it can be both, especially if it's done really well for comedic effect.
Yeah, let's go with top tier.
All right.
Okay, Dandere.
Dandere. Oh, the basically the lampshade girl. Basically, a Dandere is a girl who is so bland. Like, she's like, I don't have any opinion other than my own. You do not matter. You know, that very like bland. If you look up Yandere Simulator, there's a video that says, now experience Yandere Simulator. Turn her head to the left. Does nothing.
This says
Oh, okay.
this says Dandere is a character archetype who stays silent, not expressing their feelings.
Exactly. Isn't that what I
Yeah.
just said?
Yeah.
Basically a lamppost. You know, I actually do like some of these characters because they can be pretty comedic just for that deadpan look.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. And they usually play the straight man to the
The crazy.
comedic bit. Yeah.
Yeah, it's because it's like oh, what is that? It's that, you know how you have like those couple dynamics in stories, and it's always the crazy chaotic and the calm neutral.
Yeah. We need those.
I give that a top tier in my opinion.
Definitely. They're an essential ingredient.
The best kind of like comedy duo in my honest opinion.
Yeah. But I mean, to be fair, every kind of dere in anime deserves the love.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay, death flags.
Death flags.
This was flying. This one's flying right over my head.
I don't think I know
Uh, how to best express it? Um, I mean, because the thing is, in some ways, sort of it's sort of a universal trope too.
that.
Death
Oh,
flags.
okay.
Whenever there are indicators that or hints or things that happen that indicate that somebody's going to die.
Ah.
Yeah, like if often played to irony, like or just piss poor timing, or if somebody says a certain thing or gives a certain type of speech, it usually marks them as okay, they're probably going to die.
Okay. So basically, it's just that heads up, this guy's gonna die. Better get your tissues, especially if
Yeah.
you really like him.
So it's kind of like whenever there's a parent in a movie where they're way too sweet for their own good, so you're like, okay, you know they're not gonna survive.
Yeah. Or if things are going too well, yeah, somebody's going to get fucked up.
I was about to say, yeah, no, you're not gonna survive. I'm not sure where to put this. I don't think I have an opinion on this.
Hmm. Uh, hmm. It's hard to say for me just because one, um, I can usually start to point out or recognize the so-called death flags in an episode, um, or something that I'm watching, and yet I guess it is one other thing too that even if you know, or rather you're expecting it, if and when they pull it off well, I mean, it can still hit hard.
Gut punch.
Yeah. Even if you can, even if you kind of saw it coming a mile away. Um,
Yeah, I hear ya.
I don't know. I'm only hesitating here. Trying to think. Has there ever been a moment where seeing the death flags leaves me wanting, or makes me feel like this is just so overdone? But honestly, I can't think of a time where I ever thought that. Um, I don't know. I guess whenever somebody brings up the conversation about death flags, we're usually just having a joke amongst ourselves. That's one thing. Whereas, seeing it unfold in real time, that's another thing. So, yeah, I would at least give it a mid tier, at least.
All right. Okay, the dere dere.
Did
Dairy
it.
dairy. Is that a
It's
specific
the
kind
ones
of
that
dairy
are.
or?
Uh, no, the dere dere is basically someone who's like extremely love struck. It's like they don't hide their romantic feelings towards the love interest in an anime.
Oh, okay. Okay. I think I can think of some examples, and honestly, they're just coming off as really annoying.
Yeah, especially if it's like a male lead too. Like I've
I
seen
hate
those like
them. Sorry.
yeah, agreed.
But on the other side of the coin, there are
No.
examples that work. Like I do like it when they do how they did it with the Usagi in Sailor Moon.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, no, I'll give you that one. Mm.
Mm, I think it's just that a lot of times they just play it a little too much for comedic effect, both from male and female sides. It's just like really overdone and just gets really stupid or downright annoying.
Yeah, that's more what I'm leaning towards, unfortunately.
I'm gonna have to go with a low tier because there are still moments where it can be done right, but just eh.
Mm, yeah, agreed.
All right. Okay, the Do Nothing Club.
The,
Basic, is that where a bunch of people just get together and hang out, claiming they're a club?
yeah, and
Yeah,
it's usually for I don't know something so out there that other clubs haven't thought about, but it's usually just an excuse for them just to hang out. It turns into.
I mean, that's actually kind of relatable in a way.
Yeah, honestly, kind of makes me wish I did a club like thought of a club like that to do back when I was in school.
Yeah.
Wasn't that the kind of the case with the anime? What was it? The After School Dice Club.
Yeah.
I didn't see that one.
Hmm.
Well, I mean, I can understand that because I did something like that back in junior high with an anime club, but all we did was just sit and watch like a certain anime once in a while. Like, okay, what else?
Yeah, honestly, the kind of sounds pretty banger.
You know, I say God tier
Yeah.
because that sounds wholesome.
Yeah, why not? Yeah, and it's usually the kind of setup where people get to know and find out more about each other. Yeah, it's like, oh, you know what? Oh wait, no, never mind, never mind. That's not a good comparison.
What were we gonna say?
I was about to. Oh, sorry.
Well, I was gonna say it's like if I was about to say it's like what if Breakfast Club was an anime or elements of it became an anime for
Oh,
you.
yeah. I kind of like that. Breakfast Club is pretty good.
Yeah.
Um, I think another one that would probably be a good idea is like, well, even if the club is just like for hanging out, they still stick to their theme, like for camping or something like that. Like laid back camp, for example, is a good one. Yeah, it's just like three girls just like, talking about camping stuff. They camp once in a while, but it's not like anything huge or big.
Hmm.
But yeah, something like that. I say I say it's a god tier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This next one I know is gonna make Sweat uncomfortable. I apologize in advance.
Oh.
Etchy slash fan service shows.
Eh. It's it's just overdone in my opinion, the fan service. I mean, the kind of fan service I like is like when a kid's like really, really cute. But I mean, fan service is not always just like panty shots and boob shots. It can also be like really cute, more wholesome things and acknowledging the fans like certain things. But I'm just not going to give my opinion on this.
Alright.
I'm just giving my 2 cents on quote unquote what I think fan service is, in my opinion, about.
Yeah, I get you. Okay, Jack, your thoughts.
Hmm. I mean, hmm. Because I'm trying to make sure I'm distinguishing the difference here. Because when you're because when you bring up the trope, are you saying that the fan service is what is front and center, or is it that it's prevailing but not necessarily the main subject
Main
matter?
attraction.
Yeah, the main attraction. Because here I've got two examples to compare and contrast. Do you guys know my dress up darling?
Oh
Yeah, I
yeah,
know
I've
it.
got the manga to that.
Okay, there's that. And then you have something like High School of the Dead.
Yeah,
um,
I've seen that one. I've seen
yeah,
both.
yeah.
Now,
Well, the
my
ones that
dress up doll, my dress. Sorry.
I was gonna say, I think the ones I popped in my mind to what they're referring to with this is shows like Food Wars and High School DD.
Oh, right, yeah,
Uh,
Food Wars. Duh.
yeah, that's true. Although my dress up doll, at least that one has more of a step. Yeah, you got like your panty shots and like the curvy butt shots, but it's like if, for what it is talking about like cosplay and sewing and all that, and it is played to a comedic effect. So I think the fan service in that is more to comedy rather than just all fan service.
Yeah, but again, I think the all fan service is the ones that they're talking about your Food Wars and your Monster Musumes.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Well, that's the case.
I mean, I don't mind it. I mean, it's not my favorite, but for what it's, at least it's honest for what it is.
Yeah, I mean, it's not trying to hide what. It's not like it's trying to hide what it is.
Yeah. So, in my opinion, I'll give it a mid tier.
I'd say more high tier, because say what you want about the fan service, but when done right, it can be pretty hot.
That was yeah. No, I was about to say high tier. Also, just because I'm a dude, so.
I'm not, hey, all power to you guys, but hey, ev- give some to the girls out there that like that ichi stuff.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, definitely. There definitely shows up there. There's Grand Blue.
Yep.
I don't think I heard of that one.
It's basically a show about a bunch of guys who like swimming.
Oh,
So there's a lot of abs and a lot of pecs. A lot for the girls to
Oh
enjoy.
yeah. Oh yeah. I was about to say, is that? Wait. Is that? Isn't that one free? Isn't that what that one was called?
I wasn't talking about that. I was talking about like, girls who like girls, kind of, the girls
Oh.
that like this kind of fan service.
Oh, well,
Ah.
Yeah, I was talking about the lesbian crowd, dude.
Okay.
oh.
Yeah. I was about to say. Okay.
But yeah, well, at least you're making good on that whole shtick.
Hey, there's something for everybody out there.
Yeah.
Yep, pretty much.
You got Yuri for the for the lesbians, and Yaoi for the gay guys.
Or what is that term for? There's a term in Japan called for girls that like yaoi. I think they're called. It's a term known as rotten girl.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking.
So yeah.
Uh, Fujoshi.
Yeah, that's it.
That sounds right. Yep. Yep.
Oh yeah, because that was from the anime Kiss Him Not Me. That I always found that one super freaking hilarious.
I heard about that one.
It is pretty damn funny.
All right. Okay, the elaborate school uniform.
Ooh.
Elaborate school uniform?
Yeah, those really detailed, beautiful designed uniforms for animes?
Yeah, I didn't realize that that was specifically a trope.
It is, because if you look at any anime that has like the high school and they always have like the school uniform.
Hmm.
And
That's
nine
the
times
most common trope you have.
and 9 times out of 10 they're sailor uniforms for some reason.
I think that's from like oh I think military days. I'm
Yeah,
trying to remember.
there's a historical precedence for that.
Yeah. I mean, look at most schools in like uh England or any kind of primary school. It usually has like a military or some kind of uniform like that.
Yeah.
But you know what? I give this a god tier because some of those outfits are pretty cool.
They are. I'll definitely give them that.
Yeah. Okay, okay, femboy.
Oh, this is the feminine looking boys.
I don't know. I don't hold any particular opinion about them.
I like them.
Yeah, I like him.
I give it a high tier.
I think one of my personal favorite femboys that was kind of a reveal earlier on was in Danganronpa, where we find out Chihiro Fujisaki is really a guy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I thought that was really interesting.
Yeah, definitely made him honestly quite a bit cooler in my opinion.
Agreed. I give this a high tier. No, top tier. Top tier.
Yeah, top tier. Hell yeah. Ah, okay. The filler episodes.
Hmm.
I
By
think
filler, like what kind of filler are we talking about?
basically the episodes that just pad the runtime and only exist because they don't really have story right now, so they just kind of like pad things out. So they're not progressing the story. Characters aren't really being developed. It's just there to exist.
Yeah, oftentimes to wait for the manga to catch up.
Uh,
Yeah, and
I'm not sure how
Mm.
to.
I
Not
think
sure
for
to think of that one.
I think for me personally, it depends on the filler episodes because some filler episodes can still be legitimately entertaining even if they're not progressing at all.
Hmm.
Okay, yeah, I can agree with that.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
But,
I'm thinking maybe
and then,
I'm thinking maybe mid tier.
yeah, I can agree with that.
Same. I mean, initially I was about to say low tier, but I would say that filler episodes, especially infamous ones, were they couldn't help it back then. At the time during the '90s and 2000s. I mean, they're a little bit better about it now to um,
Yeah,
configure their timing so that if they are adapting from the source material, then they do it in a timely manner, or at least they're sure enough to wait for a significant amount of time before moving on to certain arcs and seasons. But back then,
they,
you couldn't quite help it. So I'm giving them that. Some slack on that. So
Yeah.
mid
yeah,
tier.
that sounds a bit. That sounds better.
Hmm.
Okay, the first girl always wins the main character's love.
Hmm.
Okay, let's see.
I mean, it's a pattern, an observable pattern that's there for a reason, but I would like to see somebody um have the balls to pull off. Oh, actually, it's not the first girl you've encountered. It's actually this one that ends up with the main character or whatever. I would like to see that happen one day.
Yeah, but I don't think anyone's got the balls to actually do it.
No, but
But man, it would be pretty darn cool.
it would be. And well, hell, I'll also give it to them that, first impressions are important, and depending on how well that, the relationship with that first girl is developed, I guess, eventually you'll be rooting for them too a little bit more than the others. But
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess the
like I
grand scheme
said,
of things.
it's an observable pattern for a reason.
Yeah. I think in the grand scheme of things, it depends on how likable the girl is. Because if she's extremely annoying, then yeah, no, the main character should get with someone else. But if she's really likable and charming and everything, then okay, yeah, I can get with that.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With that, I can agree to an extent. Eh, still not my favorite though. Uh, I would probably give this low tier because I, eh, I mean, it's just a little overdone.
I mean, true, but in retrospect, I'm not sure overdone is a valid criticism.
I don't know what else to say. That was the first thing that came to my mind.
I get you.
I guess it's just not my. I
Yeah,
guess I'll just say it's just not my cup of tea.
yeah, it's
That
fair.
sounds better.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Uh, I think I'm more in the mid tier because, like, again, there are good and bad examples of this being done.
Yeah, I'm of the same persuasion. Mid tier for me as well.
Yeah. Okay, this is another one that I'm not really recognizing. Gain axing?
Get
Gain.
what?
Wait, got gynaxing?
Oh, that's probably how it's pronounced, yeah.
Uh oh.
What?
Well, I'm looking it up. Um, I'm just gonna read it straight off. Let's see, gynaxing, the technique of drawing a female character with large, shapely, buoyant breasts and without a bra, then animating every individual jiggle, sway, bounce, and wobble they undergo.
Okay, you wanna know what I say to that?
Uh-huh.
That's basically what they say in VR chat. They call it jiggle physics.
Yeah, jiggle, basically jiggle physics.
You know what I say to
Yeah,
that?
Studio Gynax.
I say fucking God tier!
Jello, the jiggle of the Jello,
There's always room for Jello.
the booby, the booby jelly.
Oh, thank you,
Oh,
Studio Gynax.
okay, because here's okay, this one. Oh, that must be jelly because jam don't shake like that.
Big ol' mommy
God damn
milkers.
it, that- just just to hear us joke about that, you know what? I'm gonna give it a top tier, at least in my opinion. That would just be fucking funny.
I still say God tier because, come on, you know why.
To each their own. Oh my god, that was just really good. Something just like making me laugh so hard.
Jack, your take?
I mean, I'm fine with either. I know what the why they're doing it and to what effect. Um, and of course, it is such a what do we call it? A signature of the animation studio Gynax to have started and done this. And you know what? Hell, I appreciate them for it just because Gynax is a pretty amazing animation studio, and where Studio Trigger came from. So, no, fuck it, God tier. It takes a certain kind of studio to have started doing that.
Yeah. Plus,
Okay,
you
here's
but
sorry.
plus, I gotta get this out there. Plus, you gotta admit, it must be really hard for
Okay.
animators to have animate all of that with only one hand.
I was about to say no, I was about to say this. It's like I was about to say this. It's like it must have been pretty amazing to do the Matrix moves for High School of the Dead.
Oh yes.
You know what I'm talking about. You know that scene.
I mean, it still boggles my mind that somebody thought of that sequence to begin with.
That wall, the bullet going right through the jiggly boobs.
Yeah, like right between them, from the side. I Wow. You know what? You know what I think? I think somebody was looking at one of those desk toys that does that and had that idea.
I
You know
would
those
not be.
ones that yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, I would not be surprised. Anyways, Gal Girl.
Oh, the Ghetto Girl.
The
Yeah,
what?
that's a well. I should clarify. How's it spelled? GAL or GYA?
Gal.
GAL.
Yeah,
It's probably the same thing.
yeah,
Gal girl, right?
yeah. I mean, I read this and all I can think of is
Okay.
the anime My Girlfriend is a Gal.
Yeah, no, that's basically the same thing. Yeah, the basically the Japanese Valley Girl. The Japanese interpretation of
Oh,
Western aesthetic.
oh, basically
Blonde,
like the tan skin and all that.
yeah, tan skin, blonde hair, and speaking a certain way.
Oh yeah, I think I've got a yeah, I've got a art book that talks about that. I don't know. Maybe if it's like for a specific character that lives in the area, maybe. I mean, if it's done right, it's pretty darn good.
Yeah, I mean, you can take it all sorts of different ways. I mean, they're often associated with being a specific clique, um, and especially if they're the bullies. But of course, not every um, gal is like that. I mean, obviously, you have the really nice ones like Marin Kitagawa from My Dress Up Darling. Um,
Right.
so it can go any number of ways, and the gal culture in of itself shouldn't have to denote the personality and traits of a person either. It's just an aesthetic um, that
Yeah.
they go for, and for that reason, I like it. I like it enough that such a subculture or genre exists to add more diversity among groups and cliques out there. So personally, I'd say either high or top tier. um yeah,
I
up
give
to
it a
you.
top tier.
Yeah.
All right.
What's your take, Cord?
No, yeah, I definitely have to agree. I definitely like the way it's done in shows like My Girlfriend is a Gal and My Dress Up Darling. I think like I definitely appreciate the way it's done when it's done right. So yeah, I have to agree, top tier. Oh god. Okay, the generic male protagonist.
Oh, are we talking about Danganronpa again?
I'm completely average. My name's Makoto Naegi. There's nothing special about me.
The basic bastard.
Oh man, you stole it. I was gonna say basic bitch. Uh, I mean, I think they're funny enough to joke with, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, I mean, but I guess they're there for a reason. Just being a blank slate, a window for most of the general audience to get into. Um, I don't know. Otherwise, I don't hold any strong opinions whatsoever. Honestly.
Mm.
Yeah, same.
I think me personally, I have to put them in mid tier because, to be honest, while they're kind of generic and everything, they're also kind of annoying.
Hmm. They can be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But man, are they hilarious to make fun of.
Even among average folks,
Are
I'm
you
average.
I was no, here's another thing I was about to say. I was about to say, are you a Kit Kat hater? God, I cannot wait till you post it because just the stupid little thing we did.
Yeah, I'm really behind on posting videos.
Hey, you've been doing some important stuff, dude. It's okay.
Yeah. Such as my Kickstarter for Shuffling the Deck, and if you want to support us, be sure to We will put a link. In fact, I should probably put a link in that in the description. I should probably do that. I should probably do that, shouldn't I? Wait, did I do that?
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
I don't know. I'm not on YouTube.
Hang on. Hiccup.
Excuse you.
Wait.
Oh, have you ever had hiccups so bad? Like really loud hiccups before?
Not shit. Please excuse me.
Oh, no, I've had like really loud hiccups before, like those go that loud. Oh my god.
There we go. The link is now in the description
Get
for
some
anyone who
water.
wants to donate, folks.
Okay, there you go. Yay!
Yay! Alright.
Okay, that's better.
You got water?
Yeah. I'm sorry about that.
You're fine.
You're good. Hiccups are funny.
Yeah.
It can be, but I don't know if they're annoying when you actually have them.
Alright.
Agreed.
Okay, Gothic Lolita. Gotta be honest, this is like God tier for me.
Oh.
I love a Gothic Lolita.
Same. Have you ever seen the Lolita?
The Wah.
Lolita. Basically, it's the Lolita style with a little bit of Japanese flair, like the kimono style with the Lolita, with the goth Lolita. I actually have some pictures of it. I'll look it up and I'll put it in the I'll put it in the Discord when I find it. Agreed. It is a god. It is a god tier.
Absolutely. Also, hi, Andy.
Hi, Andy.
Andy. Hi.
What's your take, Jack?
I don't know. I mean, I think it looks nice. I don't know. Just doesn't really strike my fancy, but I don't hate it either. I think it's nice enough. And I guess depending on the artist, the style, or the character, it can add a lot to them. So at least high tier, but I'll defer more to you guys, to your guys' opinion.
Alright. Oh, God.
Oh, here it is. Found it. Okay, I found a good example of Wa Lolita. Before you read that, I'm putting it in the VC chat now. This is basically what Wa Lolita looks like, in a way.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, okay. Huh.
Yeah, so it's got like that Lolita style, but with more of an Asian flair, with like the obi sash and the longer sleeves.
Okay, I can kind of remember some examples of
This
this
is the
here.
main one this is like the main one that I found. Well, at least the one I could find that, in my opinion, expresses Wa Lolita style.
Alright. Anyways.
Yeah.
Next we have gratuitous English.
Oh, is this like broken English in like the animes where they try to speak English in it?
Yeah, and the first one that always pops in my mind was, "Hello everyone! How are you? Fine, thank you."
Oh my god.
I wish I were a bird.
Oh, are you talking about like from Azumanga Daioh?
Yes!
That's where it's from.
I knew. Oh, tell me it wasn't fun when you heard Osaka-san say, "Oh my god."
Oh god.
You know what? When done right in that comedic fashion, it's pretty damn hilarious.
Oh, I can agree with that. Yeah.
Oh. Um. I give it a top tier because if it's done right, it's pretty damn hilarious.
Yeah, it's pretty damn funny.
Yeah. No, definitely. I honestly can't think of any moment where it was annoying or otherwise. It's usually funny.
Oh, and again, Azumanga Daioh, I think it was like the New Year's Dream one, like I have nothing to teach you, or something like that. I really like Azumanga Daioh. It was always hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay, the gravity-defying skirt.
Oh,
Gravity defying. As in it's always placed in such a way that, you never see what's underneath.
You never see the panties.
Okay.
oh my god. Every time I think of that, all I can think of is that the infamous black void. Especially when you're playing like Yandere Simulator and they got the sensor of it, it's just like a black void underneath the skirt.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I kind of find that hilarious. Oh yeah. I'm not sure where to put this, but I guess I give it a top tier because sometimes that it can be pretty funny to make memes out of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, and I will give it them too. Depending on how they do it, they can get creative with how they choose to convey this gravity defying skirt, all in the name of just bare minimum censorship.
Oh come on! I also like the animes that deliberately will censor like under the skirt. They'll put like some random guy's face there, like nope, 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 can't see that. Oh, tell me I'm not wrong.
Yeah. Moving on. Oh, here's one you either love or you hate. The harem.
Mm.
Oh,
Huh. I
again,
hmm. I don't know.
it depends. It really all depends.
I mean, I love me a good harem anime as much as the next guy.
I mean, you're not wrong. I mean, there's some really good ones. I
Yep.
mean, the first one of the main harem animes I remember watching when I was younger was Tenchi Muyo,
Oh yeah, man.
and that was pretty funny. You know, if done right, it can be really really funny. I give it a high tier.
I can give it a high tier as well. I mean, I feel like there's always the um comedy to be found there. I mean, I know it starts to, what is it, teeter on the, what is it, at times annoying, escalating misunderstandings. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, there are times I have found it fun. And also, once again, I'm a dude, so I'm more towards giving it a high tier anyway.
Yeah. But then yeah, there also is the reverse harem.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you wanna know what reminds me? Okay, Oran Host Club.
There you go.
Yeah. But yeah, I would also have to put the like top tier, maybe even god tier, if only because I do enjoy, like I said, I do enjoy a good harem anime. One of my favorites being How Not to Summon a Demon Lord.
Oh yeah.
I don't think I ever
That
seen.
one.
it,
I don't
it
think I ever seen that.
it's pretty good.
But you know what? Yeah, I'm not gonna deny it. Some harem animes are pretty damn funny. So yeah, you know what? I'm gonna give it a god tier just for that respect.
Yeah, I mean, hell, one of my absolute top tier favorite animes of all time is Rent a Girlfriend, and that is a harem anime.
Mm.
I've seen it. I have not watched it yet.
My brain just did a double take there. I've seen it. I have not watched it, but you just ah.
No, I've seen it around. Like I've seen ads for it, but I haven't
Oh,
watched
so
it.
you know of it.
Yeah, like I've seen it around. Like I've seen it around, but I haven't watched it.
Okay. Because when you say you've seen something, that's pretty much synonymous with I've watched it. I'm probably getting caught up in semantics at
I
this
mean,
point.
yeah. I mean, I've seen the manga over at Barnes and Nobles, but I never picked it up to look at it. It's like, eh,
Hmm.
I'll probably look at it later.
Fair. All right. Oh god, another Japanese word. Hikikomori.
Hikikomori?
That sounds
Hikikomori.
familiar.
Oh, that sounds so familiar. Hikikomori.
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 Hiki.
Wait a minute. Hikikomori.
Oh,
Uh,
here. A form of severe social withdrawing called hikikomori has been frequently described
Described in
as
Japan.
in Japan as a characterized by adolescent and young adults who become recluse.
Reclusive.
So
yeah.
basically,
I just think of neats.
yeah, neat. But at the same time, this is also probably that one main character who's just who probably suffered some kind of trauma and has become, well, in this case, recluse.
Yeah, usually that's that's the usual setup.
I'm not sure how to. I mean, mm,
Hmm.
I guess that could be a great starting point for like healing kind of story, like dealing with trauma and overcoming their past issues to become better. Um, I mean, I got no bad thing to say about it, other than maybe it's downplaying, maybe it's like overly playing on someone's mental struggles, but it could also be a great way of exposing people to others who have this kind of trauma.
I can agree. Because well, the thing about it is, I feel like it's also one of those mixed bag things where, because I've seen it played up for
Comedic effect.
yeah for comedic effect. When people when characters sometimes tease one another, and say,
Oh,
geez, what are you, a recluse or something like that. But
oh.
at the same time, there are, it also becomes a center point for, you know, for people who get on a healing journey of sorts as well. And sometimes it's also used as a, what is it? The, the starting circumstances before somebody gets isekai'd and to have a second chance at a different life. Um,
Yeah, I've seen
yeah.
that. That's actually pretty popular in manhwas.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, yeah, especially amount was. Um, so I don't know.
Mm, it's not bad.
No,
I
no,
give it
no.
about a mid. I give it a mid tier.
I can go with that. Mid tier as well, because I don't know. Part of me kind of wants to go a little bit higher, just because when you think about the issue, um, it can I don't know, depending on yourself as a person and your circumstances. I feel like I can kind of understand how almost easy it is um to become a
Get
recluse,
dragged into.
especially yeah, I mean, especially, the last couple of years of COVID, during the pandemic
Oh,
years. Yeah.
yeah. And you know what? Yeah, high tier because it's a great way of like exposing some social, exposing people to certain mental struggles that a lot of these individuals have, and
Yeah,
you can relate to them on a certain level.
definitely.
Court?
No, yeah, definitely. I entirely agree. And yeah, I almost want to play on high tier. Yeah, let's do that.
That's what we just said.
Yeah, high tier.
Yeah, high tier.
Okay, Himidere slash Ujidere. So basically, the dere
Oh,
is
princess,
yeah, princess slash
Ah,
prince.
princess or queen.
No, princess or prince. And prince. So Ojidere is for the guys, and Himidere is for the girls.
yeah.
Ah, I actually do like some of these characters because they can be played pretty well for comedic effect.
Yeah, I mean, especially if they're just if a character is trying to adopt such a persona to use in the face of others when really they're completely different.
Right. Because that can be actually really entertaining and fun, especially if they can do it right.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I put this at a high tier because it can be pretty darn good when done right.
same.
yeah. One of my personal favorites of the Ojidere is the Lausch from Kogias.
Oh
Mm,
yeah.
nice.
Like,
Oh man, I haven't seen Code Geass in a long time.
if you thought we were done with
Oh, now what?
if you thought we were done with the fan service tropes, we ain't yet. The hot springs episode.
Oh, for
Ooh,
onsen?
What?
Onsen.
Hot springs. Yeah.
Onsens are basically, yeah, onsens are hot spring hotels. Onsens. That's usually what I think about when I hear hot spring. I hear onsen,
Yeah, but I'm just reading
and
it as
some of
it's
them are just,
I'm just reading as it says right here. It literally
yeah,
just
yeah,
says
yeah.
hot springs episode. Yeah.
I
And
mean,
I actually
honestly,
like
oh,
I
sorry.
actually like some. Sorry, I actually like some of those episodes because it's kind of fun to see, like in Japanese culture, hot bathing's like a really big thing. Like hot springs and communal baths. It's actually a very big cultural thing down there, and some of those hot springs are just gorgeous. Yeah, there's fan service in there, but it's also kind of fun to see like how they spend their vacations. What did they do? Where did they go for fun?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, whenever I see those episodes, it makes me miss them just because I've been to an onsen and it's so relaxing. It's. I wish we had something like that here in the U.S., but I don't know. I don't trust people enough.
I know. Oh, actually, one of my personal favorites is now this is a classic trip. It's the onsen during winter and the light snow in the outdoor bath. Oh, gorgeous.
It is.
Yeah. So where are we putting this on in the terms of anime?
God tier. I put in God tier. Even if it is fan servicey, you can still appreciate the love and attention they put into it.
Fuck it. Why not? Yeah, got here.
Yeah, why not?
I actually prefer it more than the beach episode.
Yeah, same here.
All right. The Idol Show.
The what?
Idols.
Uh,
Idol Show. You know
Oh,
what a Japanese idol is like having a concert.
oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
I don't know. I don't really hold any strong opinions about it.
Same here. I mean, the only idol I remember is from Danganronpa.
My name
But
is Sayaka Maizono.
I just don't hold any strong opinion about it.
Yeah, like the only idols I'm familiar with are Vocaloids like Hatsune Miku, so
Hmm,
Yeah.
that are the VTuber idols.
yeah.
Oh yeah, me too.
So yeah, no opinion. Oh my god, now I'm just having flashbacks to the idol we had to deal with in Sakura Succubus.
Oh God.
What?
Uh,
Was this the one I wasn't there? I wasn't
that
here for that one, wasn't
yeah,
I?
you were not there for that, and trust me, for protection of your ace heart, you do not want to know.
yeah.
Didn't you post it and you had to put like that picture of like look at the Bible on there?
No, that's Sakura Santa.
Are you sure that was Sakura Santa?
Two completely
Because I
different
remember
games.
something about him. I was wondering if it was that because you also have one with that Halloween theme and a vampire for the anime girl.
Chances are you're gonna be seeing Bibles over all of them anyway.
Yeah, this one you're gonna be seeing a lot of Bibles.
Oh my god.
This
Okay.
is a Christian stream.
I still remember that when we were doing Novel November and that one scene where it took us 20 fucking minutes to get to the actual game after trying to create a character.
Yeah.
And there was like that loading screen. It was so slow, and then what the hell?
Yeah. Andy is
Anyway,
yeah. Also, Andy says communal baths was with Romans as well. Oh, they're big with Romans as well. Oh, cool.
Oh yeah, there
yeah,
was even a whole anime about it, Thermae Romae. Um,
yeah,
yeah. Oh, forgot about that one.
it's pretty interesting. Um, I think they're so. What's the next one?
Imoto.
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 Wait, is that the little sister or
Younger
big
sister,
sister?
yes.
I forget. Younger sister.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Imoto's little sister. Onesan is big sister.
Right. Yeah. Uh,
Little sister. It's a hit or miss for me. Sometimes it can be done right, but sometimes it can just like it can be played off as a little. What's the term? Lully.
uh, yeah, true. Dang it. I mean, I was about to say it's usually played for more, being cute. But
Right.
yeah, no, I forget that. Yeah, it can be. It can sometimes be played towards. Ugh.
Yeah, that.
Hey,
And the term they, yeah, and that's the term they use for the term they use. It's based on the book Lolita. Uh, it's
yeah.
a very controversial book.
Yeah.
Well, it's a controversial story of the book.
Yeah, but
Hmm.
I don't know. I still think when done right, the Imotos can be very cute.
They can.
Right.
Yeah.
When it's done in a wholesome aspect, then yes. I give it a high tier,
Yeah.
as long as it stays in the wholesome range.
Yeah. Why not?
Yeah. Infinite power scaling.
Oh God.
It's over 9,000!
Oh my God, that reminds me of the meme. It's over 9,000. Dinkelberg.
Dinkelberg.
Stephen,
Hi there,
the
Turner.
Dinkelberg.
Dinkelberg.
The Dinkelberg memes. Oh my God. When you can cross them with like other memes and look at something really good, it's freaking amazing. Um, I don't know about this one. The infinite power.
What? I got another meme. I have the power!
I have the power.
Hey, man.
Every time all I can think of is like that music video. Yeah,
No, no, no. It's,
Oh.
and I say, hey, yeah, 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 hey, yeah, yeah. I say, what's going on?
Oh my god. Oh man. But yeah, uh, for a comedic effect, like when you have that one old man character or old lady character that looks so unassuming, and then you have someone who's so cocky thinking they're gonna beat down this person with no problem, only to get beat down themselves with just like a flick of the finger. Then I love it because it's like to me it's hilarious. It's like that out of left field thing.
Oh, yeah.
But when it's done for the main character, then it's just like it's boring.
I don't know. No, I feel like there's one anime I can think of where they do that and they do it relatively well. One Punch Man.
Yes, okay.
Hmm.
Right? That's the only time I'll agree with. Because at least they do that for a really great comedic effect. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
I mean, One Punch Man definitely turned that trope on its head, for sure. Because otherwise, I feel like, and this is such a potential problem with most shonen anime is that when it's all about getting stronger and getting the next power up, I mean, you just gotta wonder what is the end goal in all of this? When does it stop?
Right. Plus One Punch Man, I mean, the whole outfit, the whole look, the whole feel of the show, just making fun of like the overpowered character in general. I still love when he gets dragged into the ground, his head's just sticking up like, no, I'm okay. Actually it feels kind of good, nice and warm. Oh my god. It still tickles me to no end. Oh man. When it's done for comedic effect like One Punch Man, that I would give it a high tier. But most of the time when it's
And he's saying, shit, don't even have the volume all the way up and you're still loud, Court. That's probably because I was shouting, Andy. Like, I was shouting loud. I was probably hurting their ears.
that's why I turn my volume down. I keep my I keep my volume down low. But when it's done for comedic effect for either an older character or for One Punch Man, then I give it a high tier. But if it's done for like the main character, then it's boring as shit. But I'll still give it a high tier if it's done right.
Yeah. Jack, what about you?
I mean, mm, I guess I'm sticking to high tier just because it's one of the what do you call it, cornerstone
Pin
tropes of anime, I suppose.
I was gonna say Pinnacle.
Mm, maybe. I mean, because it's such a because it's based on the universal theme of just wanting to get stronger for whatever reason. But then
Yeah,
it's hard though, especially for us who have watched so many, not to think about, well, okay, what is the end goal in all this? Otherwise,
yeah.
yeah,
Then you just get bored
yeah, yeah,
because
or every power up or instance of gaining more strength just doesn't become meaningful anymore.
yeah, it honestly it almost kind of feels uh like an update for your device. It's oh, another update.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. No, at that point, it really does if it's not handled well. It,
Yeah.
if it didn't truly feel earned towards something bigger.
Yeah. There you
Yeah.
go.
Alright. Okay, the instant expert.
So basically, that person that looks at it and says, "Oh, I know everything about this particular item or particular problem." Is that it?
Sounds right. I
Yeah.
mean,
And let's face
Sounds
it.
like
I mean,
some.
let's face it. How many anime characters have we known that are supposed to be geniuses, and they look and be like, "Oh, I know all about this," and just like they, boom.
Yeah.
hmm.
Hmm. But then again, it's not the same in like some some of our cartoons. It's like, hey, I'm an expert in this. Their own little Dexter or something of that degree. Eh, I guess it is, but I don't know how to feel about it.
I don't feel any
Mm,
particular way, so I hold no opinion,
Same.
honestly.
yeah, same here. I mean, it's just there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's the Donderi trope. It's the Donderi trope of the tropes.
All right.
It's just there.
It's. Uh, okay.
What?
This is something that really they really need to tone down in anime nowadays because it's being way overdone.
Okay.
Isekai.
Okay, isekai, and is that that's the rebirth thing, right?
Rebirth,
Yeah,
being traveled to a different
maybe.
universe. Basically, all it means is another world.
Yeah, and
Okay.
oftentimes it's the medieval setting.
The only time I could see that done well, it says an isekai in an isekai nobu, basically the Japanese restaurant in another world.
Hmm.
And it
I
just
do love that one.
that is a good one. But almost every single manhwa I've read so far follows this trope. And I think it's like that. Uh, I guess it's a isekai phase where everyone wants to do it because I think reincarnated as a slime kind of popularized it. Like it started out that way. Then that time I got reincarnated as a spider, and so on and so forth.
Yeah, I can think
Uh,
like uh, actually I would argue that Sword Art Online probably popularized the isekai genre.
yeah, you're right.
Hmm.
I think it just skyrocketed with the reincarnated as a slime. I think it just skyrocketed from there because it was like something a little bit more new. Also, you got to admit, that time I got reincarnated as a slime is pretty fun.
Yeah, the majority of the isekais I've seen are relatively fun. Fun. That time I got recarded as slime, how not to summon a demon lord, Konosuba.
I mean,
Oh wait a minute.
funny.
The first one I ever read was uh, I've been killing slimes for 300 years and maxed out my level. That
I
was a good one.
I still need
I
to
really
watch it.
like that one.
I still need to watch that anime.
I
Same.
read the I read the light novel before it became an anime, and it was a lot of fun.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, they really need to tone it down. A lot of these are just like they're all melting together. I mean, I do like some of them, but it's like you're how do I put this? It's like what Disney's doing with some of their like movies nowadays, and they don't branch out with different female leads. They're always the same bubbly, quirky character that wants to do good, but they don't branch out and give them different personalities.
Or to go another direction, every single female protagonist in their live action remakes is like, oh, female empowerment, female's good. I am going to save the day. I am boring.
Yeah, I was trying to avoid that because I know how much you don't like the live action,
You cannot
but
escape me
that's
from
fine.
ranting about the remix!
But but yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just that it's just being overdone.
It's
I
oversaturated.
mean, yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Although I will say one isekai that I
Uh,
still need to get around to watching is Overlord. I still need to watch that one.
I've seen clips of it. It looks good.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's my cup of tea.
Same. I don't know.
Uh, yeah, I don't want to. I mean, there are some good ones that I like. I want to give this between a mid and low tier. I want to say mid because there are some good izakayas. So yeah, I'm gonna say mid.
Yeah.
I'll keep it mid as well for now.
Yeah. Alright. Yashike. Or Yashikai.
Yashike?
Yashike.
Yashike.
How you spell that?
Oh,
Iyashikei.
Huh. I've never come across this before.
what is it?
It says here is a subgenre of slice of life, portraying characters living out peaceful lives in calming environments, and is intended to have a healing effect on the audience.
Oh, I know one anime like that. Laid
Um,
Back Camp.
Laid back camp. Hmm.
Yeah, basically it's just all about camping. There's no drama or anything. Just basically feel good out in nature anime.
Hmm. Nice.
That's yeah, that's the kind of anime I rather watch.
I'm trying to find some examples of that I might know.
Let's see.
There you
Another
go. Laid back camp is one of them. Ooh,
exactly.
Mushishi. I like that
Yes,
one.
Mushishi. That's a good one.
Oh,
Mushishi.
My Neighbor Totoro, one of them.
Oh.
Yeah, it is.
My roommate is a cat. I like that one.
Oh, Flying Witch!
Oh, that's cute. That one, oh, that's a great one. That's one of my personal favorites.
Oh,
You know
oh
what?
my god, K-On! I love K-On!
I want to go ahead and say God tier because we need stuff like this in between everything
Yeah,
else.
yeah, God tier.
Yeah. Oh my
Fl- Flying Witch, Flying Witch was like my absolute favorite anime when I saw it was becoming an anime, I freaked.
Oh, this is making me want to go back and watch K-On! Again. Oh my god, that show's so good.
Well, why not? Go ahead. I'm personally thinking about going back and watching Flying Witch again.
Okay, Japanese Delinquent.
Eh, that depends. Are we talking about the male or female kind? Because the females are, I think, are called Yankees.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not kidding. That's what they're called.
I know,
Yeah.
I just, as an American, I just find that funny.
I know. I think any American would find that funny when they hear about that. Uh, you know,
Hmm.
I
No, what
mean,
are you about to say? Sorry.
well, I guess it really all depends. Cause I mean, if they're great, they could play as either protagonist or antagonist, or
Oh,
you
Cat's
could make
finally
the
here!
fact,
Oh,
kitty cat.
hey, cat.
Sorry, I was late. There was a lot of traffic on the road. I was so nervous.
You're
Oh.
good. You're good.
Are you guys close to the end? I'm assuming.
Uh,
Not really. We've been doing the a tier list this whole time. We still are. We haven't read anything, or at least read any scripts or anything.
yeah.
Okay, because I thought I missed the
No.
Nah.
script.
Nah.
Nah, nah, nah,
Nah, nah, nah, nah, nah, nah, nah.
nah. No, that's ever gonna die.
Nope.
Fucking a rat.
First of all, I'm a
My
rat.
lord. Why did you assume that you're the rat I was talking about? Wow, that's crazy. Ladies and gentlemen. But what is the tier list about exactly?
Anime tropes.
Oh, kawaii or nice, whatever. I don't speak it.
So the ones that we were talking about are basically slice of life animes that are relaxing and basically build them all on healing.
Yeah, except
Like
now we're
My
on to
Neighbor
Japanese
Totoro,
delinquents.
Flying Witch. Yeah,
Ah,
Japanese
Oh
delinquent.
yeah, we just started talking about Japanese delinquent.
okay. I mean, I like them. They're very calming. Even though you know me, I don't like calming shit. So,
You find Japanese delinquents calming?
Yeah,
for,
yeah, we're
well,
talking about
for my
we're
neck of the
talking about
woods, calming. Okay. I mean, to the naked eye, it might be, but it's not. We don't know.
Naked!
Hmm?
I
Wait,
think
what's
I think
going
she's
on here?
referring to the. Are you talking? Are we all talking about the Japanese delinquent here?
I
don't even
think,
know
unless
anymore.
I thought it was something else. I don't know.
I'm confused.
Yeah, we're talking about the Japanese delinquents.
Mhm. Okay. So they bad people. Bad things.
Yeah.
Stuff.
Ooh, he's a bad boy.
Yeah.
So
God damn
sad
it,
that you said that in my ear. I heard it.
A nifty moment.
Bad. I'm ready to punish some bad boys. Keep that to yourself, Nifty.
No. That's I like you. Or keep it to yourself. I think that was
Keep
like
to
I
yourself,
don't like
Nif.
this bad boy. Never mind. I'm out of here.
I'm out of here. I'm not an actor. I can't memorize this shit.
Well, we could improvise this shit, baby cakes.
Oh, my god, I
Pushing
freaking
him. Whoops.
Oscar Tusk is like my favorite duo ever.
What just happened? Fuck. Yeah.
What's happened? Fuck. Anyways, we're not in
Oh
Handsman
my
right
God.
now. We gotta get back to the anime.
Right?
Yeah, we're not in hell.
Yet.
Yes.
The devil's not a
Or we are
part-timer right
already, I
now.
don't know. Where?
Nice.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Where would I put it?
We got the scale in the BC chat.
Yeah.
Oh
Oh,
yeah, right.
I see it. Say mid. It's mid. I don't think it's like anything really that special to me. I mean, even though it's
Yeah.
like supposed to be bad, I mean, like bad in the media is just like, "Ooh, I'm a bad boy. Ooh, like do something different. Step it up. Do something else.
All right.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.